of my space. You should get out. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. In the flesh. Come and get it. Then I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wipe you, get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Mayfield. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
6-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 39 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. That's holding at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
When things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, This is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Don't worry.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Don't worry.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that to Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Now a 3rd and 2. On the give, this is Allen. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a first down. 16 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18. What's that?
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
18. What's up?
Stroud. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it, but just...
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. That is Will McDonald. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
The Bucs 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
On the handoff, it is Allen. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They put Wilson in motion.
Rock to the right.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the goal line and in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown Jets. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Folks' extra point is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Again, this is Irving, and he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, and he is deep. He hit on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third, they need 8.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield going up top for Evans. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 49-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Down. South.
Now a throw here. It's backward. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
At the Buccaneers' 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 7.
That's right. Swap. Another swap.
Now, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud.
A solid letter beyond the tackle. An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th
Nick
down.
Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 48.
King. The 2-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. A second effort, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Jets.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Third quarter set to commence. And And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had it for a second. They went into the bag and traced. It almost worked. It's second down. Here's Stroud. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Point it right.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. Pick up of 46 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
At one point, it felt like a touchdown was almost inevitable. But now after two back-to-back wins by this defense, all of a sudden it seems like the defense is in control, and this drive's in danger of stalling out.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
20.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
All right.
Here comes Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. A gain there of 11. And the Jets have a first down.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game, more important than how many gross yards you run for?
Stroud to throw here on first down. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good. Alert. Hey, 30. What's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Going up top for Evans. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Herbert on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Open man, left side, he's got it. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
from the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 7. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing is Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
It's a turnover on down.
He'll run with Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Right back to Irving. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move James. First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Second and 10.
Set. 180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. Touchdown, New York. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On the ground, it's Irving. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Irvin. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mayfield to throw. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
16. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one caught by Wilson.
Stroud's pass. Complete to Garrett Wilson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Here now, Stroud. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes...
The pressure's too much, and he goes down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has no...
And he's going to go down! The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. Here's Irvin. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now. Here's Mayfield. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the lead.